Has shown off its depth. They've shown off their defense. They haven't had very many good starts to games. That was a message from Jon Scheyer to his team. The Blue Devil Day brings the first ever matchup against Howard. This is Caleb Foster for three.
I guess they're going to start out better tonight.
And they've done a pretty good job taking care of the basketball. Only 8 turnovers in the win Tuesday up at Madison Square Garden. Cameron Boozer finds his first point.
All the positions, and Niagara's looking to drive and kick out for threes, but it's just very difficult.
Walters knocks it down against the Purple Eagle. Blue Devils were down 10 last Friday night against Indiana State. Early Gungba taken down.
I can see him calling that, but it's borderline.
Gungba drains the free throws, and Duke will.
Team player. He does all the little things you love from a player. Screen and rebound, do the dirty work stuff.
Caden Boozer from the corner. Cameron Boozer through 5 games in ACC play. More defense leading to offense, and it's Darren Harris.
Harris, we talked about his.
Not that that's.
Who would ever blame you for jinxing somebody like that?
Oh, there's a multitude.
Walters beats the crowd's buzzer, but can't get it to go. Good hustle on the offensive glass by Kabea Shabangu, and that leads to a second. Isaiah Evans. Caden Boozer. Oh, Gungba on the glass, hit hard. Some ball, but Shabangu.
Well, Gungba, but he has rebounded the ball very well. He's shooting free throws well. He's had a really good start.
Duke not including the exhibition they played. Here's a steal for Cameron Boozer. Leading the break. Isaiah Evans, cash money.
He's got a midget on him now. I think this is going in there.
Yes, indeed.
that wasn't hard to read. Got 2 good shots, and they made them both, and they're down 16.
Short fadeaway goes. Well, shoot captain, 3-year starter. Spent 3 years as a teammate of Jon Scheyer's.
But yeah, he comes to the Duke games, but not a lot. I think it's because Paulus is here. I think he's coming Sunday. Malik Brown, you know the NBA. It's not just shooting. You got to play everything. You got to be a basketball player. You got to do everything, and he's doing it.
Cameron Boozer, the steal and the stuff. Evans outside for Foster. Clock at 5. Foster pivots and earns free throws.
Boy, turn it over like they're turning it over. That just makes it gives them points that they can't afford to give.
CN and the all-new ESPN app. It was a treat to visit with Wes Durham and Steve
basketball.
Why wasn't he a bigger recruit, Jim? Why do you think it took a while for everybody to realize?
Well, he didn't score, a lot in high school. And,
3 from the...
On the page, I said before that Hawkins was the leading scorer. He's not. Hawkins is the leading inside scorer, but that's the first basket for Page, who is, and no problem scoring for the man.
Well, I think these guys are all willing passers, and they all can play together. You can play 2-point. Sometimes this year they're kicking a lot.
By the way, that last foul they gave to Gungba. Defender goes down, and he will get to the line after missing the short one.
If you take that away, they've shown they've got guys who can make threes.
They're hard to defend. They're very hard to defend. And they've got guys that can offensive rebound. So they're not an easy team to guard. And at some point, you have to say, let's not shoot that shot anymore.
Amenya to the corner for Caden Boozer. Buckets. Walters looking for his 3rd 3, can't find it. Jim, were you responsible for engineering the pick and roll coverage?
I had absolutely nothing to do with it. But international ball is different. You almost have to play man-to-man. Just too many good shooters.
Wow. Trenton
those shots, which they won't, they'd be in the game.
Tough teardrop. Caden Boozer, pretty.
Points you have to shoot, and he's only taken 1 shot.
Well, the thing is nice is they have 9 guys, and they're all playing, and that's good.
What a pass that was. Another thing that this Duke team does really well is they get the ball out quickly on rebounds.
Malik Brown has, and that's really almost completely opposite of what most think for your team.
Cameron Boozer rebounds the miss. It inside, nowhere really to go. Clock winding down. Hawkins to beat the buzzer, did not catch iron. Evans, beautiful move to the bucket.
He stayed, and it's much better for him. He's going to be a much better player because of it.
Prudhomme for three.
And of course, Foster's 6'5", so.
Yeah, I'm not sure who has the advantage there.
Great position for Cam Boozer. Justin Hawkins trying to score inside. That has not been a...
Some say maybe forever. I don't think you can go by John Wooden, but he's the best recruiter he was. He had his ear right there to the ground and knew where the players were.
Well, both Boozer brothers and Nicholas Hamenya were McDonald's All-American last year. Here's Gumbo in transition.
That's a shot, but it's a rushed shot.
Yeah, it's not easy to make those shots. They're under pressure the whole game.
Foster buries another.
And that's not a pressure shot.
Ball, Boozer grabs the rebound. It's his fourth.
And outlets it to half court.
There's a lot of Kevin Love in Cameron Boozer, the way he throws those outlets.
And they move the ball on offense to get a wide open three.
Yeah.
Evans, why not? 10 straight for...
Hit 40 against Duke. I'm telling you, that's how good he was.
At the time, 68 was a then NCAA D1 record. There's a nice possession out of the timeout for Greg Paulus.
Then when I saw Bonner play, I said, what was I recruiting him for? I got a little better in my recruiting after that. Luckily.
He had later. I'm going to take some credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to practice, and then you get better players. We tried to recruit Jay Billis, and I tell Jay all the time, we must have really got somebody upset up there.
It is a privilege to be alongside such knowledge and experience. Did you call me Adam, by the way? It's Evan.
No, I would never do that. I never would do that unless I was thinking of it. And they just missed out. I mean,
1 point loss to Michigan and Detroit. 1 point loss to Texas Tech last night in the Bahamas. Caden Boozer has not. Evans will create a third chance. Hamenya will try. And
now everybody who's played for Duke.
Niagara's barely looking for points in the paint, but Walters, when he's got a...
You don't get to the foul line, it's hard to score a lot of points.
Hamenya, same spot, same result.
What a pass!
Famous arena, including Tuesday in the Champions Classic over Kansas. That's well done, and more points in the paint, which have come sparingly tonight. Went to a basketball academy when he was 13, 14, and here's good hands. Foster the steal, Boozer the flush.
They're good. I think he's got a team that can win that conference.
He's taken a couple of threes. We said
In Syracuse, they beat us.
He was a force of nature when he's on the floor healthy. Unfortunately, has been far too little. 2 free points.
I mean, he's been hurt both years here, so
Gungba going to the line.
You just hope he's healthy, because the little things he does are for the game. That's one of his main points. We got to keep Malik Brown healthy this year. Oh, he wants to prove.
See? Delicious today, Jim. It's your spot, and you've done well.
Who would think you could? Whoa!
Chance for a 4-point unquote.
I spoke at Greensboro's main banquet like 3 or 4 years ago, and they all.
That was the first old man comment from you two tonight. Done a good job staying away from that. Complaining about the stairs. Come on, gentlemen.
If I was young.
Abilities earlier today.
First of all, nobody listening knows what squash is, so don't go there.
How about Ifeanyi Ufetuku for 2?
He caught the ball well inside. He's not going to play very much this year, but Hamenya really made a nice pass.
The block. They're going to count the basket.
The shooter plants the foot before going airborne.
I would like it to be out of the game. I would like to be over. I think it's the worst play in basketball, and it should get it out of the game.
Hamenya for three.
I think he got some confidence tonight, confidence-wise, when you're a freshman, to make something.
Matched his season high tonight with 9. Hawkins turned away by Niagara's going to play tomorrow on this court against Howard, the team that Duke will play.
Hard for Niagara to try to get over this and come back tomorrow. But they've kept playing it, but he doesn't fit here the way he plays.
Chance for a three-point play.
That was to try to help win an Olympic gold medal. That's okay. I didn't go for a tourist.
How was the pizza in Beijing?
Pizza Hut right next door. Absolutely. But not when you're on the wrong side of these things. Remember when it used to be an 88-game home winning?
Taken over for Coach K. Sheffield, can he join the party? Yes, sir!
You know, transferred in too, who was a solid player, and he's basically a bench player. And you've got Sheffield, a guy who scored 500 points.
Hamenya, one more.
Really impressive.
6 different Blue Devils in double figures, including Hamenya, who gets in this season by 40+. Duke back in action Sunday, 4 p.m. against Howard. You can see that game right here on Jim Boeheim and Dan Bonner. I'm Evan Lepler. Thank you for spending some of your Friday with us, but don't go anywhere. Ted Emery, see him in Dallas for Arkansas State and SMU. Gentlemen, have a great night.